Carnivore camp, Sunday, June 16th. Just thought I'd show a little bit of the bear baiting ritual here that I have. Just topped everything off. I fill that drum, put the lid on it, and it's chained to a stump. And then fired some shotgun slugs through the side of it. I call it a trickle feeder. That way, when the bulk of the bait's gone, I fill this drum up and they can, that'll last a couple weeks of them spinning that around. And they can only get little crumbs and whatnot out of it. So it's a nice option to have when you got a lot of bears hitting your bait and emptying it out pretty quick. So this is a little ridiculous, but there's the bait itself. Easy, couple 300 pounds worth of bread and crackers and all kinds of goodies. There's desserts and everything in there. I set the bait up against those rocks there, a little bit of a cliff edge. I figured it would force the bear to quarter. He'd be quartering away from me when he's feeding. And that's my stand set up over there. So it's about a 30-yard poke to the main bait. It'd be about 25 yards to the barrel itself. That's set up for 2 stands. You get a cameraman or a guy with another bear tag in there. So that you might recognize from last year. That's the spot that I killed that 200-pound boar. And I had snuck in from down there. I got my shot away. But I recently cleared all this, knocked it all down so that I would have access to those rock ledges there. So I'll show you in a few minutes here once I get everything covered up and set up the way I like it. Alright, everything's ready to rock here. So that drum's full. I locked the lid on tight. Put a big rock on top, keep anything else from pissing around with it. A bear come in, rolled it around when that's gone. There's the trail camera set up on the drum. That's where I'm going to get the most angles of the bears. They'll be spinning it around in circles, trying to get the food out of it. There's a burlap bag there full of cakes and butter tarts and donuts. And then I sprayed it down with a strawberry scent so the bag's good and wet, and then I put a wild berry scent stick in the side of it, so once the bears have that ripped open, all the food's gone, that cloth or burlap bag will hang there and blow in the wind. It'll be just a wicked scent wick. It'll attract bears for miles and they're not going to eat it. So just constantly stink. Same with the grease. I pour grease on the drum and all over the bait. Bears will get that in their pads and they'll walk around to other berry patches where there's new bears. And those bears will wind up following the scent right back to this bait. So I've got that all covered up to keep raccoons and ravens out of it for now. Once a bear comes in and cracks are open, then free for all, I guess. Everybody pigs out on it. So I'll videotape it again when I come back and show you that there won't be a stitch left in here because of Chara, that big bear that keeps ripping up my campsite. Called him Chara because he's a big ugly bugger and he annoys everybody. So we'll see, maybe we can get a dart into him. The bear season opens 1 month from today. I'll talk to you soon. Alright, here we are a week later up at Carnivore Camp. After I showed you that big baiting session, I'll show you what's left. There's about 500 pounds worth of feed that I brought in here. And as you can see, they busted that wide open and there's not a damn thing left in there. They actually eat away at the dirt. Every time I come in here, the ground level goes down an inch or two where it can, where there's no rock and whatnot. You can see they drag all this stuff right out of the way. Once it's opened up, then you get your ravens and other critters feeding in there. So that pile of food in there was about shoulder high with me when I left. It was right up around that white rock, so they're doing well. There's that burlap bag that I tied up in the tree. So this bear was obviously heavy enough that he broke the damn tree when he climbed up to to try to get the bag, or just pushed it over or whatever. But you can see it snapped off pretty good there. Some of the branches are broken. Tells me he tried to get up it and maybe his weight pulled it over. And then that drum is right empty. You can see where they've been spinning it around in here pretty steady. There's 2,200 pictures on the camera in 1 week. So looking forward to going through them and see if that 500 pounder is still alive. Be a nice shot from the stands up there. There, you can see both of them there. Season opens in about 2.5 weeks, so we'll see what happens.